I was informed by Abu Sufyan that Heraclius said to him, I asked you whether they, followers of Muhammad, were increasing or decreasing. You replied that they were increasing. And in fact, this is the way of true faith till it is complete in all respects. I further asked you whether there was anybody who, after embracing the Prophet's religion, Islam, became displeased and discarded it. You replied in the negative, and in fact, this is a sign of true faith. When its delight enters the heart and mixes with them completely, nobody can be displeased with it. I heard Allah's Messenger saying, both legal and illegal things are evident, but in between them there are doubtful, suspicious things, and most of the people have no knowledge about them. So whoever saves himself from these suspicious things saves his religion and his honor. And whoever indulges in these suspicious things is like a shepherd who grazes his animals near the hema, private pasture, of someone else, and at any moment he is liable to get in it. O people! Beware! Every king has a hema, and the hema of Allah on the earth is his illegal, forbidden things. Beware! There is a piece of flesh in the body. If it becomes good, reformed, the whole body becomes good, but if it gets spoilt, the whole body gets spoilt, and that is the heart. I used to sit with Ibn Abbas, and he made me sit on his sitting place. He requested me to stay with him in order that he might give me a share from his property. So I stayed with him for 2 months. Once he told me that when the delegation of the tribe of Abdul Qais came to the Prophet asked them, who are the people, i.e. you? Or, who are the delegate? They replied, we are from the tribe of Rabi'a. Then the Prophet said to them, welcome. O people, or O delegation of Abdul Qais! Neither will you have disgrace nor will you regret. They said, O Allah's Messenger! We cannot come to you except in the sacred month, and there is the infidel tribe of Madar intervening between you and us. So please order us to do something good, religious deeds, so that we may inform our people whom we have left behind, at home, and that we may enter paradise, by acting on them. Then they asked about drinks, what is legal and what is illegal. The Prophet ordered them to do 4 things and forbade them from 4 things. He ordered them to believe in Allah alone and asked them, do you know what is meant by believing in Allah alone? They replied, Allah and His Apostle know better. Thereupon the Prophet said, it means, 1. To testify that none has the right to be worshipped but Allah and Muhammad is Allah's messenger. 2. To offer prayers perfectly. 3. To pay the zakat, obligatory charity. 4. To observe fast during the month of Ramadan. 5. And to pay al-Khumus, 1/5 of the booty to be given in Allah's cause. Then he forbade them 4 things, namely, Hantam, Daba, Nakar and Muzafat or Mukayyar. These were the names of pots in which alcoholic drinks were prepared. The Prophet mentioned the container of wine and he meant the wine itself. The Prophet further said to them, memorize them, these instructions, and convey them to the people whom you have left behind. Allah's Messenger said, the reward of deeds depends upon the intention, and every person will get the reward according to what he has intended. So whoever emigrated for Allah and His Apostle, then his emigration was for Allah and His Apostle. And whoever emigrated for worldly benefits or for a woman to marry, his emigration was for what he emigrated for. The Prophet said, if a man spends on his family, with the intention of having a reward from Allah, sincerely for Allah's sake, then it is a kind of almsgiving and reward for him. Allah's Messenger said, you will be rewarded for whatever you spend for Allah's sake, even if it were a morsel which you put in your wife's mouth. I gave the pledge of allegiance to Allah's Messenger for the following: 1. Offer prayers perfectly. 2. Pay the zakat, obligatory charity. 3. And be sincere and true to every Muslim. I heard Jarir bin Abdullah praising Allah. On the day when al-Mughira bin Shubayh died, he, Jarir, got up on the pulpit and thanked and praised Allah and said, be afraid of Allah alone, who has none along with him to be worshipped. You should be calm and quiet till the new chief comes to you, and he will come to you soon. Ask Allah's forgiveness for your late chief, because he himself loved to forgive others. Jarir added, Badu, now then, I went to the Prophet and said, I give my pledge of allegiance to you for Islam. The Prophet conditioned my pledge for me to be sincere and true to every Muslim, so I gave my pledge to him for this. By the Lord of this mosque, I am sincere and true to you, Muslims. Then Jarir asked for Allah's forgiveness and came down from the pulpit.